What's happening, folks? So, I broke camp early this morning and decided to drive some back roads, forest roads, and look for a place to camp for this hunting season. Try something, I don't know, I feel like mixing it up. So, I'm back at the spot that I stayed at 2 seasons ago. I'm going to flip the camera around. There, it's in focus. There's a dead porcupine. Somebody put up a target range, or I mean a target holder for some practice. So, okay, the Mercury, Mariner, Ford Escape, whatever. This thing has become a very useful vehicle. I've slept in it multiple times now. Fold down all the back seats and throw out my pad and sleeping bag. Luckily, I'm short, so I just barely fit. It holds the canoe. It gets good gas mileage. So it has become extremely useful. Like, it's probably one of the most useful vehicles. And the ground clearance, even with all that plastic shit in the front, isn't bad. Where I'm currently camped, if it's muddy, or not where I'm currently camped, but where I'm at right now, if it's muddy or snowing, you need a four-wheel drive to get in here. Luckily, it's pretty dry right now, and I was able to make it in. So driving forest roads and even some two tracks, getting off the beaten path, it does pretty good. And it's just the front wheel drive, not the all-wheel drive. I did a video about using it previously, and just having a little bit more aggressive tire, which these Goodyear Wranglers, it does well on the road, and it's made it into quite a few places for some of my fishing and camping adventures. So we'll try it one more time this fall for turkey season, and then I'll dig out the Bronco, or possibly making an F-150. Instead of the camper on my dually, I might move that to a four-wheel drive F-150. You can hear all the birds in the background. It is just peaceful up here. I might have to stay another night. But overall, this Labor Day has been an amazing adventure. So, the float trip, my back's kind of jacked up from the work I do. So the way the seat fits, the molded seat with a backrest, it just killed me. It sits too low. So I'm going to remove that and either flip it over so I can raise it up, or go with one of the original, wood and wicker seats. Not wicker, but like the canvas or nylon webbing. And then use one of the padded high back canoe seats I got a couple years ago for some other canoe trips I've taken. So other than that, the canoe is amazing. It handled well. Um, I overpacked. So all I needed was a sleeping bag, 2 tarps, and my haversack, and a bag of food. So I packed way too much, but it worked out. So even with all that weight, an extra weight, and me overpacking, I was going through 2.5, 3 inches of water without scraping. So 2 inches, I would kind of have to wiggle or use the paddle and shove off. But man, it has just been a fantastic few days. Labor Day 2024. So I drove up Saturday night, slept in the car, went up to Allegheny Outfitters, got some information from them. The ladies up there, the owners, oh, such sweet people. Told me, hey, this is my time frame. This is where I want to be. She's like, all right, float down, camp on this island. There's 3 spots to choose from. And then when you get going in the morning, you'll make it here. And so I did like 20 some miles. The spot was amazing. And made it the next day. Kind of a late start, did some fishing. But I was out of the water by 1. So it was a fantastic trip. Went back up to ask them about a seat. And there's the Bent Run Brewery right next door, like in the same building. Went there, tried a couple different beers, had their flat burger, flatbread pizza burger kind of thing. Really amazing. Their beers, phenomenal. The owner was cutting down the hops that he had growing up the side of the building. Everybody was picking hops. The wait staff, the barmaids were phenomenally friendly. So, up here, it was amazing. So they're up in Warren, PA. And, with the Allegheny Outfitters and the Bent Run Brewery, they're on the shop local thing and support local people. And they get the culture, like for the outdoors. Be it on the river, be it hunting, be it fishing, camping. Phenomenal people. I was impressed. Okay? Like, so impressed. I'm not even a beer drinker. Anybody that knows me knows I typically drink whiskey. And I might do a 6-pack, maybe 2, an entire year. So, it was good beer, great atmosphere. Like, I was just totally impressed. So, I know I'm rambling, but it's just so much this weekend. So many little adventures, and now looking for hunting spots. Passed a nice little buck on a forest road. Marked that in my map. Coming up here, down in the creek, saw mom and a yearling doe, like in the middle of the creek. Everything's down so much right now. So just really, really cool scenery. Floating the river, saw lots of deer, lots of ducks, several eagles. Just an amazing time. I'm going to fix the seat issue so it doesn't hurt as bad. get my packing list right. Next spring, definitely going to do like a 40 or 50 mile trip, like from Warren down to Franklin or Oil City. You know, definitely spend more time on the river because the fishing was amazing. It's just as fun catching a fingerling as it is, you know, I caught a 14-inch smallmouth. So it was just a great time. So I hope whoever's watching this, you enjoy yourselves. Get outside. Go do something. Have a great day.